The time is 11 o'clock on this late Tuesday night, September 25th, 2018. It started off at the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, September 25th, 2018. Can you be my guy, Peter J. Wiggins? That's 11 o'clock, and it is 71 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night is Diane Feinstein can't guarantee Kavanaugh accused of the shows as Ford bristles over rural female attorney. At the UN's speech, suffers the fate he feared as people actually left the president. Rachel Mitchell questioned Christy Blasey Ford, Brett Kavanaugh at the hearing. Bill to about Federal Minister ambulance bride leaves injured doctor with $56,600. Akeem Talib, Los Angeles Rams quarterback to have ankle surgery. Boston Celtics Curry Irving decided final play with Gordon Hayward as they make it up for lost time. 3D gun player Cody Wilson resigned as head of defense distributed. Trump considered keeping the university on Pfizer said. Utah teen shot and killed by stray bullet while driving their target range. Trump's $250 billion in China tariffs on artifact carriers. What could it get more expensive? U.S. sanctions Venezuela's first lady. Pope says youth are scandalized by Catholic Church's monstrous abuse crisis. North Korea may raise significant nuclear threat. Trump picked for top U.S. general in South Korea said. China's rejects U.S. warships visit in Hong Kong as tensions rise. Former state representative, former East Partners mayor arrested in legal fee scheme. North Alberta carnival worker accused of groping bomber and slide. Firefighters free worker trapped under the collapsed wall at Providence House. Delta technical issue briefly grounds flights nationwide. Hold on, it says newly named Duckness ducked no the South issue dropping donuts. San Francisco's Transbay terminal evacuated after Fisher found in Mead. Michael Corsican, Versace explains how modern fashion is all about consolidating power. Okay, looking at the stocks now. Close today. Down 6.8, 4 points to 26.9, 2.21. S&P 500 down 3.8, 1 points to 29, 50.56. The Nasdaq at 14.22 points at 80.07.47. Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny was detained again the same day he was released after serving a 30-day prison sentence. High-speed train connected Tel Aviv, Jerusalem debuts. Texas women pleads guilty to leaving to total the car until they die. A Washington woman sued the SSA for denying her survivors benefits and if their partner died before the same-sex marriage was legal in her state. A former National Security Agency employee was sentenced to nearly 6 years in prison for keeping classified information in his home. Not further signs of progress can be seen on East Street as a 1-4-unit apartment building is going up where a dilapidated LG valve for a building used to mar the landscape. Police say Alan Warner was one of the murderers in the most field of Monday night was taken in custody with women after he stole a flatbed tow truck in Industrial Way early Tuesday afternoon. Driver in question killed Stoughton teens on Puck going over 80 miles per hour, says DA. At the request of the local manufacturers, Easton's Board of Selectmen made the proclamation official last night. The goal is to call attention to the industry that once small that used to be women's in the port part in Showtown. October 5th is now Manufacturing Day. William Mayer gives Union Point developer an ultimatum. Quincy Dennis pleads not guilty to committed Medicaid fraud. Class and school officials have agreed to meet with parents Wednesday to address concerns that school officials did not report allegations of sexual assault at the middle school to the police for roughly 3 days. Bill Cosby says 3 to 10 years in prison for sexual assault. Papa we kill a baby with blame for honeybee deaths that he finds. What makes NASA warns Earth is one of the more and the humans are to blame. Mars orbiter spot silent dust covered Opportunity rover as dust storm clears. New TB vaccine protects half of people with latent infection. Number of babies born with syphilis has more than doubled since 2013. European scientists have made a discovery in Alzheimer's drug research, and an incredible new therapy is helping paralyzed people walk again. 3 hours ago in Middletown, Connecticut, water rescue Route 9, exit 12 multi vehicle struck in Water. People on the roofs waited to be rescued. Rescues are underway. Peter Childuston. 11:05 on this late Tuesday. And it started off for a sports report. Boston Red Sox Baltimore Orioles game got postponed due to rain. Out of Major League Baseball scores, Pittsburgh Pirates lead the Chicago Cubs 6-0, middle of 6, bottom of 7, Milwaukee Brewers 7, St. Louis Cardinals 4. Colorado Rockies 8, Philadelphia Phillies 3, middle of 6, bottom of 5, LA Dodgers 1, Arizona Diamondbacks 0, top of the 3rd, Oakland A's 6, Seattle Mariners 4, Houston Astros 4, Toronto Blue Jays 1, New York Yankees 9, Tampa Bay Rays 2, Atlanta Braves 7, New York Mets 3, Cleveland Indians 4, and the Chicago White Sox 2, bottom of 6, top of the 9th, Detroit Tigers 4, Minnesota Twins 2, bottom of 4, Texas Rangers 1, LA Angels 0, middle of 3, San Diego Padres 3, San Francisco Giants 1, Kansas City Royals 4, and the Cincinnati Reds 3, and the Washington Nationals 9, and the Miami Marlins 4. And the Norton Lancers volleyball team blanked the Foxborough Warriors 3-0. In Wheaton College, the Wheaton Lions fall to the Red Knights 1-0. The Wheaton volleyball fall to MIT 3-1, but the Wheaton field hockey defeated Johnson Wales 6-1. Champions Winston returns, but keep QB played close to the vest. Bill Belichick special moves are costing the Patriots, and move over. Ronaldo and Messi look up Morgan Driscoll's as FIFA's Player of the Year. Peter Childuston. And 11:07 on this late Tuesday night, and it started out for a Peter Chittle traffic transit check. Beep! Let's study off on the MBTA with a Worcester train 529, 7:45 p.m. from substation Upper Water to 10 minutes passing between West Newton and Worcester due to mechanical issue. Alright, look at the highways and byways of the way on this late Tuesday night. 95 on both ends back for the Attleboro stretch, all the way down to Rhode Island border. 95, both ends back for the protected stretch. 185, westbound side, also on 114 in East Providence. 95, slow protected with the Providence stretch. 6 connectors over at the 6th, Route 1 to the Providence, Crescent area. 295 on the northbound side, also on Route 14 in Crescent. 295, both ends back after Route 7 in Smithfield. 99, southbound side, also on 295 in Lake Red Island. 146, both ends, 146 northbound south, so 102 in North Smithfield, Red Island. Jamestown, Newport, Battle Open, Bridgetown, looking good for the Scotty River Bridge, and it's a little slow. 21, northbound side, those are Route 185 in Fall River, 79, southbound side, those are 24 in Fall River, 185, southbound side, those are 28 in Wareham. Route 6 westbound side, it is Sauberty Sandwich Stretch. 24, southbound side, those are 139 in Randolph, Massachusetts. 95, both ends back to 128 in Canton Island. Stop. The Mazda Street in Norwood, 128 both ends back to 95 to 138 in Canton. 128 in both ends back to the Bridge went down to 24 southbound side, and it's all at the Randolph stretch. Southern Expressway southbound side is all between the back down to Dorchester, northbound side of the Southern Expressway back to between Quincy and Dorchester. 128 in both ends back to Needham and down to Westwood, Mass back both ends back to Northbound, Tolls away down to Low Airport in Boston. 93 in both ends of the downtown Boston backed up, and 93 in northbound side of the Somerville stretch. 95, northbound side store, 128 down in Peabody, 128 in southbound side store, the Denver stretch. Central Massachusetts highways on Lincoln Kid, 91, both ends is back at Northampton stretch. Mass Pike westbound side, also for 202 in Westfield, Massachusetts. Mass Pike eastbound side, also we have 291 in Springfield, 291 southbound side, also in Springfield, Massachusetts. In Connecticut, 84 westbound side, also at Route 80 in Waterbury, Connecticut, 84 westbound side, so Middlebury, Connecticut, and 84 eastbound side, so for Route 7 in Danbury, Connecticut. Merritt Parkway, both ends back right, the Norwalk stretch, 95, northbound side, also at Route 7 in Norwalk, Connecticut. 295, not bad side. Also around before the main, turn back up and Gardner main. 95, stop bad side, so Pemar main, then Ottoman 15, both ends of back red. Some back and towards Montreal, Interstate 87, and stop bad side, also at Window 11, and shut up in New York. Peter Childrew's time, 11:10 on this late Tuesday night, and it's time now for Peter Channel Weather Report. Lines of heavy rain showers stretching the line from Boston, Massachusetts, and all the way down to New London, Connecticut. Well, see the term rain showers much of eastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island and down around eastern Connecticut up in the eastern New York State and up in the bunch of Maine. Some heavy bed rain showers around Port Maine, around Lake Tobacco, Maine, around Augusta, Maine. Looking at the closer look at the thunderstorm, the heavy band rain showers. They're all headed towards the northeast. This is heavy band rain showers live from Winchester and Medford, Massachusetts, and stretching down for the bunch of Boston vicinity from Boston down to Dedham, down to Westwood and Norwood. And it's rated heavily live from the Norfolk County, from Kenton to Sheridan, Stoughton, all the way down to Western Mansfield. It's rated heavily around the Adamers and down around the Providence vicinity, and all the way down to Millville, Rhode Island, and down around Steubenville and to Old Lyme in Connecticut. So this is pouring rain. We're in the heart of the heavy rain, and gonna take to see what the future cast will look like. It'll be continued a heavy rain throughout the night and into the morning, and it'll continue to be on up throughout the day tomorrow. And this is another line of rain showers, storms line from Rutland all the way down to northeastern. Here tomorrow it's going to be moving towards the region by about tomorrow evening. So, and it is a humid night on tap. So, it looks like Florida weather than New England weather in the 25th of September. Looking at temperature spread, and it is in the upper 60s, low 70s for eastern Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and eastern Connecticut, and Cape Cod as well. It's in the 60s for much of interior Connecticut and central western Massachusetts, and up in the northern Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. 48-degree wind in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. And National Weather Service. Oh. Okay, right now, 78 degrees on temperature, humidity at 98%, 2.69 degrees per hour, 3.12 inches fall. Right with the wind southeast, and it's calm. Rain area times. From late this morning, this afternoon, May result of minor 3 highway flooded, and there's a low risk for a few strong severe thunderstorms Wednesday morning along the south coast and have a chance to occur. Late Wednesday afternoon, early Wednesday night, mainly across the central summer wing, and the main concern to be strong and locally damaging wind gusts. National Weather Service in the Boston Northeastern of flood advisory for minor flooding and important drainage areas for Norfolk County and eastern Massachusetts, Suffolk County and eastern Massachusetts, southeastern Middlesex County and northeastern Massachusetts, and northwestern Plymouth County and southeastern Massachusetts, and northwestern Bristol County and southeastern Massachusetts at 11:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 10:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated heavy rain that will cause minor flooding, and unflooded port drainage areas will result in minor flooding in the advisory area up to 1 inch of rain has already fallen. Some locations that will experience minor flooding include Boston, Braintree, Quincy, Knowlton, Parkline, Weymouth, Braintree, Natick, Randolph, Franklin, Needham, North Frederick, Norwood, Milton, Stoughton, Marshfield, Dedham, Walpole, Mansfield, and Easton. Flood areas in addition to in front of the roads and the paths that are usually flooded heavy rain. Do not drive on flooded roads. Oh hey, look at the forecast. Good luck tonight. Chance of showers. May before 2 a.m. Benchmark lower at 65 degrees. South about 68 miles gust at 23 miles an hour. Chance of 1%. No rain about 3.9 inches possible for Wednesday. A chance of showers and thunderstorms possible for noon. Benchmark before 2 p.m. Wise clouds cap at 76 degrees. South about 5 and 11 miles gust at 25 miles an hour. Chance of showers 50%. New rain about 3.9 inches possible for Wednesday. Showers and thunderstorms like May before 1 a.m. Areas about between 8 p.m. and 3 a.m. Otherwise, mostly gusts at 58 degrees. South about 5 to 10 miles gust in northwest of the midnight. With good side, 20 miles an hour, just pitches 6%, Newbury Route 3, 10 coordinates, possible miles, possible Thursday for Thursday. Most of the about 65 degrees, normal about 68 miles an hour. Thursday, slight change of showers between midnight and 1 a.m. Mostly clouds about 51 degrees and light east wind just pitches 20% for Friday. Mostly cloudy in the bunch skies about 67 about 53 degrees and for Saturday. Most sunny skies about 70 about 48 degrees for Sunday. Sunny skies about 65 about 47 degrees for Monday. Most sunny part skies about 64 about 50 degrees and for Tuesday. Partly sunny skies about 67 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Tuesday night, September 25th, 2018. Viewers, hope you have a good night with a good day to the Nazi. Tomorrow morning, more important. Hope you have a good night.